Hello Scorpio, and welcome to part 2 of your reading for today. This is going to be your advice reading. We're going to see what is the advice for you at this time. Is there anything else that you need to know about your current situation, and what is your advice here from your guides, the angels and the spirits around you? Let's see, what is the advice here for Scorpio? Four of Wands, the Fool, and Temperance, and the Four of Swords. Wow, so you're jumping into a new beginning. Look, you're about to jump into a new beginning, okay? You're about to jump into stability. You're about to have freedom here, Temperance. Your angels are here, okay? You're about to have, I honestly want to say it's going to be a new life, okay? A lot of healing, a lot of balance, a new beginning, stability, okay? I mean, the Four of Wands can even be about a union. It can be about, you know, building something together. So you're about to have freedom. You're about to have a new life. That's what it feels like. And a lot of peace. It feels like peace, okay? With Temperance. And your angels are going to make sure that you get this, because this is what you deserve. This is honestly what you deserve. So tell me about the Four of Wands here for Scorpio. Okay. Well, the Queen of Wands is back, okay? We have a King of Wands here as well. Now, I don't know if this is the Queen of Wands, King of Wands, if it's the same person, if it's two different people. Someone here wanted to hold on to something, okay? So either they wanted to hold on to this, they wanted to hold on to a person, okay? They wanted to hold on to their own sense of security or stability, or basically, you know, like your first reading, what they believe belongs to them, right? So they're very like territorial and like, I licked it, so it's mine. So they might have just wanted to hold on to what they believe belongs to them. And that's, see, I think that's a pretty dangerous concept right there when you're talking about relationships, because another person doesn't belong to you like it's your property, okay? If you're making another human being your, I mean, to say like, oh, this person is mine is like in that lovey kind of a crush kind of a way is one thing, but to say they're mine, you know, that's like a whole nother level of like, someone doesn't belong to you, okay? You can't stamp a human being and say, this is mine and I have dominion over this, okay? But that's the vibes I get off this person. So tell me about the Fool, please. The Six of Pentacles. The Fool in reverse, and the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, there's a fated event coming in here. There's something that's changing, okay? And it's maybe because someone here in the past made a foolish decision. They did something reckless, they did something careless, they did something because they felt entitled to receiving. It's like, give to me and me only, okay? I'm the only thing that exists in your universe, right? So they might have done something foolish, and now the Wheel of Fortune is here for this, okay? So tell me about Temperance. Temperance comes out again. Temperance on top of Temperance. It's like, whatever's happening here in your life, this is being guided by the divine, okay? You're gonna have victory in this situation, in your relationship. Yeah, in your relationship. This could even be about like two earth angels that are meant to be together. It's like two divine, it's like the divine masculine and divine feminine coming together, okay? So this is honestly, it's giving me like a relationship ordained by the divine. It's like you guys are meant to be together, okay? Even if you go through hard times, you go through ups and downs, you're both just humans learning your lesson, but at the end of the day, this is giving me like two divine, it's a divine match, right? And you're gonna be the one that has victory and success here, because I'm getting strongly an ex that just didn't want to let go, okay? And they didn't want to accept that someone had moved on, and they didn't want to accept maybe even that the match that is coming together is way more powerful and way more balanced and healed than their match ever was. Which is what maybe made them so crazily obsessed and jealous as well, is because they're looking at a match that is a perfect match and they couldn't accept that. It made them like obsessed, it made them jealous, it made them very competitive, because they don't want you to have this kind of a relationship, right? If it's not with them, it's with no one, basically. And then they're watching you go into a divine union and they're like, oh, hell no. You think you're going to have a perfect relationship when I'm the one that gets left behind and I don't have anything, right? It's like, look, they wanted to fuck it up. They didn't want two people to be together, okay? They did not want two people to be together. So what's this Four of Wands? It doesn't matter though, because look, at the end of the day here, and this is, I feel like, is your advice, man. That relationship is going to come together if they want to or not. It's not up to them. And that's what they're going to have to learn. That is a lesson that they're going to end up learning, is that a relationship coming together between two people, it's not up to the ex to say, okay, I approve. No one cares about your opinion, okay? Like, it's not even relevant. This relationship, no matter how many trials and tribulations it went through, no matter how tough it was, okay? If this is true love, and you know it's true love, and you know that this is the person for you, there is nothing. This is a relationship that is like divinely protected, right? This is being protected heavily because it's true love. I mean, and like I said, it could even be about two divine beings. It's a divine masculine, a divine feminine coming together. It's about a divine union. It's about something that's like ordained to be together, right? It's true love. They can't get in the way of that. Talking about the Four of Wands. Judgment. Yeah, it's your judgment. This is part of your judgment to have this happy home, to have this stability, to have this life, to grow this, to move in together, to build that house together, to grow this life together. This is part of your judgment in this life, okay? It's like part of your good karma, basically. The Star, to have your wishes fulfilled. Exactly. You're going to have that wish. You're going to get your wish. You're going to get the wish, okay? Because I feel like it's part of your good karma, right? Is that you get that wish fulfillment that you've always wanted. If this is something that you've always wanted in your heart, but it couldn't come to be because the circumstances were there, or there was a lot of like outside influences affecting the relationship. There was just a lot of circumstances that didn't allow you to be together. You're gonna get your wish fulfillment, which is first of all, I feel like being in this union and then also growing a life together. Okay, that's coming in. They can't stop it, no matter how hard they have tried. Okay, so talking about the King of Wands. A message here, a message to the King of Wands, or from the King of Wands about somebody walking away. So somebody could have sent a message to the King of Wands that someone walked away, but it was lies. It was lies. So this King of Wands is maybe this is like the judge or the person in authority. This could be the leader, okay? Doesn't have to be a fire sign. It could just be representative, that leader that we saw in your first reading, where this Queen of Wands sent this person a message that someone had walked away, and this was lies. Ace of Swords reverse. It was no clarity, no truth in this situation, okay? Talking about the Four of Pentacles. Five of Cups. The Queen of Pentacles. What's the Four of Pentacles here? Ascending, transcending obstacles, learning, expansion, new phase, preparing for union. Enjoying each other in reverse. No happiness, no expansion, no joy, no expansion, which is interesting because on this card it says expansion, and on this one it does too, but it's in reverse. So again, it's like they contacted a King of Wands and told this King of Wands that there was no expansion with you, but there was expansion with the Queen of Wands. Like, they like flipped it around, okay? And said something about someone being sad. What's the Five of Cups? Mirror. They mirrored each. They mirrored it, right? Mirroring each other. Relationships reflect our wounds. It's like they mirrored what was going on. So, what's actually going on is that you and your person are preparing for union, and you're expanding and you're coming together, right? And there's no expansion and no happiness and no joy with the Queen of Wands. They mirrored this to say it's the opposite. They literally just said it's the opposite way around, okay? They just projected. They made a mirror image of the situation, okay? And they decided, what I just say, they mirrored this, having a new phase, rekindling the relationship, renewed transformation. So this could be like, especially if it's like a twin flame connection or a soulmate connection that has gone through a lot, like I said, like a lot of trials and tribulations where there are hard times, okay? They could have used a time in your relationship where it might have been a little bit rockier and there was like a lot of problems, okay? Or there was maybe even a separation for a short period of time. They used this to mirror the energy, right? So they used the separation to say, oh, now this person's going back to the Queen of Wands and you're getting rejected, or your person's getting rejected, when in reality, the Queen of Wands was never relevant. She was just like sitting on the sidelines waiting for her shot to come jump in. It's like she was just sitting there waiting, like, when are they going to break up? When are they going to break up? When are they going to break up? Oh, they broke up. Okay, now we come in and say, he's coming back to me. It's like, meanwhile, you and your person are fixing it, talking it out, working it out, going through, having the tough conversations with each other, and then fixing the relationship and working on it, and then coming back together. This Queen of Wands was never even in the picture. She wasn't even in the running, okay? She wasn't even a consideration. She wasn't even there. Like, she just was waiting for that moment where she can jump in and put her foot in the door and like open her mouth, right? But they used this to then say someone had a new phase with the Queen of Wands, like, and now this is why she's going to end up looking stupid, because it didn't go that way. Like, it didn't even happen that way, right? I don't even know why, like, why would they lie like this? Like, I don't even get it. Why would the King of Swords in reverse? Why would they lie like this? And the King of Swords in reverse comes out, which is a liar, which is someone who's a pathological liar. This could even be someone that has a narcissist, a sociopath, a psychopath, okay? A criminal, someone that's heartless, someone that's cold-hearted, very cold-hearted, malicious, calculated, okay? Why would they lie like that? Because what? This is their personality, okay? The world. Because of the world. Because of a cycle ending, or because of the World Wide Web, or because what? Because of the Four of Wands. Because of something in a home, because of a living situation, because of a living situation, because of someone living in a home or moving into a home, or something with a property. Okay, so tell me about the Two of Wands. So they decided, look at them. So they took the chance and they decided and they moved forward on causing confusion and illusions and lying and creating a fantasy. It's literally a fantasy. Like, there's no truth to any of it whatsoever. They created their own fucking fantasy about what happened and who said what and what happened after that. And so fucking strange. Like, who does shit like this? Yeah, with communication. Look, they took the chance and then they ran with it. They're like, yes, let's take action on this right away and create all these illusions and this delusion, because we're fucking delusional, okay? These people are fucking delusional. Seven of Cups. Look at this. Creating illusions about someone hooking up, flirting, dating, a third party interference. Yeah, this girl tried to play kisses, unconditionally loving, giving and receiving affection. She honestly tried to say that you are the third party. Who's the third party? I mean, if you are in a divine connection with someone and you've been together for what, I don't know, months, years, okay? And you've got a Queen of Wands ex sitting on the sidelines going, when are they going to break up? When are they going to go? When are they going to break up? When are they going to break up? Oh, they broke up. Now's my chance. And nobody is even talking to this person. Like, they're not even in the picture. Nothing. No communication. Nothing. But they're saying they're in a relationship. I mean, who is the fucking third party? Who wants to be the third party so fucking bad? I mean, I keep saying that, but it's like the amount of delusion with this person, it like gets me every single time, okay? Saying something about something in some sort of hooking up, dating, and giving and receiving affection, okay? Yeah, and now they're stuck. Now they're trapped. This is what trapped them. Their own lies. They're trapped. They're stuck now. They are absolutely stuck with their own delulu, okay? With their own fantasy. Yeah, and something with a business here. Page of Pentacles, a money investment or a bribe. Money that they received, maybe they got money for something, or they invested money into something, okay? Some sort of financial news. They're stuck now. They are stuck. So what's the Fool? The King of Swords. They took a risk with this King of Swords, who's the same person that popped out in the first reading. So they had an accomplice here. Yeah, the High Priestess. They had an accomplice, okay? Their accomplice here with the King of Swords. The Devil, what'd I say? Didn't the Devil come out on the King of Swords in your first reading too? Yeah, they lied. They lied. They took a risk with this King of Swords to lie. To lie. Because they're both acting out of their shadow side. They're both like, I don't know, what the hell? What's the Devil? A mask. I can't even make it up. A mask. They're both wearing a mask. So they took a risk here to put on a mask and hide the truth and personify and pretend a fantasy land, okay? And delude the truth and put on a mask. A mask. The Devil. Look at that. So the Devil wants to wear a mask. Oh, but I feel like the mask is starting to slip off, right? It's starting to melt off that face. Oops. Okay. So tell me about the Six of Pentacles here. Five of Wands. They wanted to create some sort of conflict because of an Empress, or saying something about you being an Empress, or because somebody received money. Nine of Wands. They're trying to defend themselves, or they didn't want to give up doing something having to do with money. What's the Six of Pentacles? Concerned. Now they're concerned. Yeah, they're very concerned. They're very concerned because right after that comes the Fool in reverse, which is realizing that what they did was reckless, it was stupid, it was foolish, it was very naive, okay? They're concerned about money that they got. What are they fighting about here? Five of Wands. They're fighting about high honor. Oh, you mean the authorities that they ran to and lied to, okay? So now they're all fighting about the authorities, okay? What's the Nine of Wands? Adjudication in reverse. Yeah, they're trying to protect themselves, okay? They're trying to defend themselves now. They don't want to be put under harsh judgment. Yeah, they don't want to be put under harsh judgment. Well, okay. What's the Fool reverse? Or they're trying to avoid judgment. Yeah, they did something very reckless with a mature woman. Very foolish what they did here. Or there's a mature woman realizing now that what they did was very reckless, okay? Careless. Tell me about the Fool in reverse. Very stressed out. Oh, they're stressed out, man. They're worried. They're worried. They know they're trapped. They know they're trapped. And part of the trap that they made for themselves is the lies. The lies. Okay? About money. About money that they received. Okay? some sort of a money gift or money being sent around, or this mature woman sending someone money, giving someone money, and lying about what that money was for, and lying about the circumstances around why they were sending someone money. Okay? They're very stressed out about this because this is going to be their downfall and demise. The fact that every single thing that they said was built upon lies. Okay? Rip the root out. It's all falling apart. Okay? What's the Tower? The Tower. I didn't even mean to say the Tower. I meant to say the Wheel of Fortune. Interesting. The Tower and the Wheel of Fortune, okay, is that their plan was a stupid plan. Knight of Pentacles reverse, okay, it's all falling apart. They didn't strategize this very well. The Three of Wands, yeah, what they planned here. They did not strategize it well. It's not going to work. Two of Pentacles. What's the Two of Pentacles? The Ten of Pentacles. Identity fraud that they committed here using a large amount of money or an inheritance, okay? There's some sort of identity fraud that was going on here using this money, using some sort of money. Tell me about the Two of Pentacles. The family room. So someone in your family who has access to a very large amount of money could be this mature woman. This person was committing some sort of identity fraud here, okay? Or they were trying to balance something out. Tell me about Temperance. Queen of Swords. Yeah, the truth is going to come out about someone's work, about what somebody does for work, about what these people do for work, right? What these people do for work and what you do for work. That's going to come out. The truth about that is going to come out. Six of Swords. You're going to be able to move on to peace. Peace. Peaceful waters. Calm waters. After everything that's happened here. After everything you went through here. Knight of Cups. And you're going to be going towards a very loving relationship and a loving person and someone that is very caring and generous and affectionate towards you and loving, right? Peace, harmony, and love, okay? Queen of Cups. Ace of Wands, Two of Swords. And they wanted to block you. They wanted to block you from being able to take a step in this direction. They wanted to block you from having a happy relationship, having someone that cares about you, someone that loves you, someone that is affectionate towards you. They wanted to block you from your job, your career, from mastering yourself, from being successful in your job, okay? But it's not happening. You're going to move on to peace. And you're going to leave all this behind, and you're going to go towards balance and healing, okay? And peace. I feel more than anything, peace, okay? After a long journey. A long journey here. Tell me about the Two of Cups. Four of Cups and the Nine of Cups. And my candle just crackled. Okay, so with the Four of Cups, look, like I said at the beginning, I mean, this could have been a relationship, honestly, where there were times where you felt rejected, and my candle just went out, where you felt unsatisfied, where you felt dissatisfied, or like you were missing out on something, or like it wasn't fulfilling, right? But all relationships go through hard times. I mean, honestly, you cannot be with someone for 20 to 30 plus years without going through times where you're unhappy or the other person is unhappy and you have to work through something, okay? Some people get there at a later point in life. Some people go through it at the beginning, okay? It all depends on your life and your situation, okay? But at the end of the day, this relationship is wish fulfillment, and this is what makes you happy, and this is where you feel happy, and this is where you feel contentment. And I feel like the most important thing about this relationship is that both of you feel happy by yourselves as well, right? There's no I control you, you control me, and I belong to you, you belong to me, like in a controlling way, okay? There's no you are mine and you do everything I say. There's a lot of like respect between you because you're both happy within your own right? You're both happy in your own life and happy with yourselves and feel happy and content with your own life. And that is what makes a successful relationship at the end of the day, is when there's no like over dependence on the other person to be your happiness, right? You're happy on your own as well. The moon. What about the moon? The Four of Wands and the Emperor in reverse. And in the shadows here, there was someone that was very controlling. So you might have not been able to really manifest your relationship the way that you wanted to, right? You might have not been able to reach the relationship that you want or the dynamic, because in the shadows, there's someone here that is very controlling, very, very controlling, very overbearing, very manipulative, okay? But you're going to get it anyways. You're going to get this anyways. 10 of Cups, happy family, growing a family, bliss, absolute bliss and happiness, and having this happy home, right? You're going to get that. You're going to get that, and I feel like your guides and angels are going to make sure that you get that, because that's what you deserve, okay? You don't deserve to go through all of this just because someone is jealous, someone can't accept an ending, someone can't accept that someone has moved on, okay? So what's the final closing words here for Scorpio with advice? High Priestess. Yeah, you're going to get everything back that they try to take from you. You're going to get this loving, caring, nurturing, very loving, affectionate, understanding, supportive, compassionate relationship. Okay? They're not going to be able to take this away from you. Both of you to each other are very supportive, loving, caring, and compassionate. Both of you are. Page of Pentacles. What is this now again here? Claiming something about heartbreak and a money investment. I don't know. Okay? Like, I don't know if this is what I'm thinking it is. This could even be about, like, with the High Priestess coming out here, okay? This could even be about something like, you know, you're understanding towards each other, right? And you're willing to compromise, okay? So you're not going to do anything that will hurt the other person, and they're not going to do anything intentionally to hurt you. So if you're in a relationship where you want to do something, you want to invest into something, you want to go a certain way, but your partner is like way against it, okay? It all depends on what it is, okay? If it's like, it all depends on the situation, the circumstance, but if there's something like where you feel like you need to ask permission, or you want to tell your partner about it, right? Because you're like, hey, I want your opinion on this. Like, you and your partner, you would never do something like just behind each other's backs, right? You wouldn't just make a decision and go, oh, well, I don't really care if he cares. Like, I feel like this relationship is about you guys go to each other and say, look, I'm going to be very honest with you. This is what I was thinking about. What do you think about it? I mean, would that be okay with you if I do this? If not, just let me know, okay? If the other person is like really against it and is like, no, you know what? I don't really want that. I don't want you doing that, okay? I feel like you would respect that. Right? If you can tell it like really bothers your partner, and it's really like, it's really going to the edge, you wouldn't do it. You would be like, you know what, fine. Okay, I understand your feelings. I'm going to respect your feelings. I'm not going to do it. Okay. It's about giving each other that like mutual understanding and respect, right? At the end of the day. Okay. So if you feel like someone is like, let's just take an example. Okay. Like, let's say there's like this party island. It's like notorious for, like, I don't know what it is in the States, like Miami Beach or whatever, something like that, okay, where people are always drunk and hooking up everywhere, and it's like, you know, and you go to your partner and you say, hey, my friend asked me if I can go to this, I can go there for a week with her, and your partner knows this friend, she's single or he's single, and they're like always trying to get around, and your partner's like, look, I really don't want you going there. I don't like that idea. I don't want you going there. This is a kind of relationship where you're not going to be like, well, I don't care. I don't care what you want. I'm going to do it anyways. Fuck you, right? It's a kind of relationship where it's like, you know what? Okay, I get it. I get it. Okay, you don't want me going there. You don't want me getting into a situation like this. I know it's a little bit risky. I know that it's kind of like on the line, you know, but I wanted to be open about it and ask you about it. If it's okay, can I do this? You might have a little fight about it, you know, be like, well, you know, I'm not going to do this and that. You know me, you can trust me. It would only go like this. But if your partner is like, no, I don't want it. I don't like it. I don't want this. You would probably cave in and be like, okay, you know what? I get it. Fine. I respect it. I'm not mad about it either. I get where you're coming from, and I respect and value your feelings as well, right? I don't want to, like, you know, do something that's disrespectful like that to your partner, okay? That's what I'm getting off of this, okay? So, you know, you're not always going to agree on everything in a relationship. You're always going to maybe have your own mind, okay? You're not always going to agree on everybody's decisions, right? Now, you know, if you're saying, hey, it's always been my dream to go on a safari in Africa, and your partner's just like, you know what, no, I don't feel like doing that. And that's a different thing to fight about. But I'm talking about things like where you want to get the permission of your partner because you yourself know it's a little bit like, I don't know, I feel like you won't like it, but I want to be honest about it, right? So there's something here about also respecting the other person's feelings on a subject. It's like trying to force someone to do something that they're uncomfortable with, right? So I feel like whoever you are in your relationship dynamic, you're gonna kind of at the end of the day cave in because you understand where the person's coming from. And if they don't like that because it makes them uncomfortable thinking about you doing something that's too risky, okay, then you're not gonna go there and say, well, fuck you, okay? You're gonna respect that because it's like, okay, I kind of get it. I mean, would I want my partner doing that the other way around, right? But at least you're open about it, right? I mean, you're open about it with each other from the very beginning. You're going to them and saying, look, I want to be honest with you. I want to tell you about this and this. I was having this idea. What do you think about it? I know it's a little bit risky, but I'm going to be honest with you from the beginning and tell you about it because I'm not doing things behind your back. Okay? Because I feel like that is a huge deal breaker in a lot of relationships. You don't want to be doing things behind the other person's back because as soon as you're doing that, you're basically admitting that something is off, right? So this is a relationship where you don't do that. Even if something is kind of like, I don't know what they're going to think about that, you're still going to them and saying, I'm going to tell you about this. I don't want to do it behind your back, right? But if they're against it, then you're also gonna, you know, respect that and then not do it, okay? Not because you feel like you're giving in, but because you're showing that, like, understanding and that compassion, or that, how do I say it? I hope you guys know what I mean, right? So this is kind of what I'm getting off of this here, okay? King of Swords. Something that the King of Swords said. And with the Queen of Wands. This is about something that these two said, okay? Something that these two said, okay? I don't know. They've always got so much to say about someone's job and career, right? Okay, how someone makes their money, okay? They've always got so much to say here. Yeah, and now they're trapped. They're trapped by this. They trap themselves with this lie, the other big fucking fat ass lie, okay? The other fat ass lie, right? So, I mean, if this is even about something like, yeah, the Empress here in the Ten of Cups, this is even about something like, if it's about work, it's about career, it's about, you know, let's just say, let's just take an example here, okay? So let's just say you're a model. This is just an energy, it's just an example, okay, take it how it resonates. But let's just say you're a model. And usually you take like commercial pics and you're doing like things that are, or you're a photographer, other way around, whatever, right? You're usually doing things that are more commercial and it's just very like normal, right? And then you get a job offer that's like, hey, I got an offer from this person to do something like, I don't know. Well, I don't know. This is like just business, okay? I don't know. Something a little bit more risky, okay? A little bit more whatever on that side. So you go to your partner and you're like, hey, I got this. I want to be honest with you. I don't want to do anything behind your back, okay? And your partner says, no, I don't want you doing that. I don't like that idea. I don't want you doing that, okay? Even if it's just for work, or I don't know, let's just take a different example. You want to work as you're a bartender and you just got a new job, and it's like, instead of just at a normal restaurant, it's like a strip club. Okay, and I'm just talking about like risky things like that are kind of like, I don't know if that's like, if you're single, okay, do whatever you want. But if you're in a relationship, these are the kind of topics where you want to talk to your partner and see, is it okay if I do that, right? So if your partner is like, no, I don't like that, I really don't like that, I really don't like that idea, I don't want you doing that, okay? At first you might, like, if it's a bartender thing, you're like, but it's, I'm not there to get on the table, I'm just there to, do the bartending, it's not even that bad, you can trust me. And they're still like, no, I don't like that idea, I really don't like that idea. This is the kind of relationship where you're like, okay, you know what, I get it, fine, I'll find a different job, it's okay, I get it, I thought like maybe I could just do it, like I'll just swing it by you, but I understand your emotions about it, I understand where you're coming from, I know you don't like it, and I respect that, okay? I won't do it, I'll find something else to do, there's lots of other jobs to do, I thought I'd swing it by you, but okay, I really understand that you don't like it, and it's fine, right? So there's something here about something like that happened here, and then people, like they always do, like making up their own story about what happened, even though they weren't there. They were not the one having the conversation. They have no fucking idea about your relationship. They have no idea what you talked about. They have no idea who you are, yet they're making assumptions and coming up with their own story here about something with money, right? Yeah. Okay. And some sort of messages. Yeah. Yeah, now there's going to be some sort of a moment of enlightenment here about some sort of communication, okay? Someone's about to have a moment of enlightenment, apparently, about a Queen of Cups, and how you didn't work together, or you didn't work on something, or you didn't work, and something about someone being controlling, or feeling like someone's controlling, or feeling like someone isn't letting you do something. Oh yeah, I know what this is. This is like, okay, feeling like someone won't let you work on something, feeling like someone is controlling your life, right? So like I said, take that example again, like you want to go work at a bar, and then you usually, if you're like, you know who you are, you know that you are trustworthy, you know that you would just be doing a job, like it's no big deal, you wouldn't be doing anything weird, you're not going to be the one getting on the table stripping, right? You're not going to be flirting with any of the people that are like trying to buy beer, you're just totally neutral, right? And you're like, look, it's just, it's just a job basically, okay? But I'm not doing anything sexual, I'm not doing anything weird, it's just kind of like a risky environment, I guess you could say, right? And if at first your person is like, oh, why do you want to do that? And you kind of get into it, and you're like, of course you can kind of scuffle around a little bit with that and be like, but you're just trying to defend your point. You're like, but that I wouldn't be doing this. And why are you trying to be so, like, why don't you trust me? Why don't you trust me? Why are you so controlling? Blah, blah, blah. Why won't you let me do this? Some sort of a fight like that. Doesn't matter. At the end of the day, it's like when you calm down, you're like, it's okay, fine, whatever. I respect it, okay? I respect that you don't like it. I respect that it's, a deal breaker. I respect that it makes you feel uncomfortable, and that it's like, it's too risky, and it's like, it's just too niche, and it's just too like something, okay? And it wasn't even a thing. Like you just walked away from the job. You just walked away from whatever this conversation. You're like, fine, because you understand, right? And you're like, it's okay, right? So a couple days later, after the fight and after the suggestion and after the, hey, what do you think about this? It's like, okay, you know what? Fine, I get it, okay, and I won't do it, okay? I get it, I won't do it. I understand where you're coming from, so I'm not going to do it anymore, okay? So that's what this is about. Yeah, this is the truth about you saying, I'm not going to do it anymore, Des. This is the truth about you saying, I'm not going to do that anymore, whatever it is. You saying, I'm not going to do this, don't worry, I understand your feelings. I understand where you're coming from. I understand that this is just, this is the truth about you compromising, okay? and understanding the other person and being considerate of the other person and ending something and saying, you know what, I'm not doing it. I'm not going to do that, okay? Because I understand, I accept it, and I'm considerate and I'm understanding. Which should be, in my opinion, a normal way of going about making major decisions in your life, right? So if you're making a major decision that will affect not only you, but your relationship and your partner, it's okay to disagree and maybe have a fight about something and be like, well, this is my point of view. Well, this is my point. But at the end of the day, it's important to be, to compromise, but also be considerate and find a solution that works for everybody. And if the solution is that you're just not going to do it because it would put too much, it would just put way too much strain on the relationship, then that's what you're going to do, because you're going to, at the end of the day, you're choosing your partner and you're choosing that relationship over a job. Okay? Because what's going to hold forever, right? You're choosing that relationship and that person over a job, right? You don't want to do something that's going to hurt the other person. If they feel like that hurts them or is uncomfortable to them, why would you want to do that to them? Okay, you're gonna respect that boundary and you're gonna say, okay, it's fine, I'm not gonna do whatever this is, even if it's just like I said, going on vacation with your friend who wants to get drunk all weekend. It's like, your relationship is there to stay and it's your person. So you're choosing your person and your relationship over that unnecessary drama and just doing what I want. I mean, you have to, it's not always about me, right? Okay. That's just a part of relationship, yeah? King of Cups and the Ace of Swords. And something about, taking a minute to think about something and going within about something and thinking about something, going within, thinking about it, taking some time out, thinking about the situation at hand, going within, finding the answers, and then coming back together and talking it out. Right? With compassion, King of Cups, with compassion and understanding, and finding a solution for everyone. I don't know. That's what this is about here, I guess. Three of Wands, to plan the future, okay? Because you're planning your future with another person, right? So you have to find Two of Cups in reverse and the Ace of Swords. So this is what they took, right? So this is what this group took here. This Queen of Wands, King of Swords, whoever they are, the exes or whoever they are, okay? Took this breakup, right? Yeah, and my phone went 20% battery. Took this breakup and ran with it. And they're like, oh my God, they broke up. And it's like, no, nobody broke up. They just, two people just had a conversation about something, okay? It wasn't a breakup, but okay. And that's the truth about this. That's the truth about this. Nobody had a breakup. It was just a conversation, okay? But whatever. Yeah, Judgment. That's the truth. That's the truth. Here's the God's honest truth, okay, about this conversation, okay, that someone had with their partner here. All right, so I'm going to leave it at that, Scorpio, okay? I mean, maybe in there that was just some relationship advice for someone out there, okay? I'm not really sure. Is there any advice for Scorpio here? This is just about the past. This is about the past and your plans together. So, honestly, I'm wondering, I don't know if I should, for any of you guys that stay to the end, I've been wondering if I should just shorten the videos and just make one long one for each sign, because sometimes no advice comes out and then I'm like, okay, I just did an advice reading, but there's no advice. So whatever, you can drop it in the comments, okay, if you have an opinion on that. But besides that, thanks for watching, Scorpio, and until next time, bye.